Hey all, welcome to another episode of Dutch Guy's Garage. Today we're going to be covering wiper bushing replacement. This applies to the MFJ bodies and our bodies, and goes along with the Dodge trucks of the same era. They all use the same bushings, same press and design. They tend to fail. Everything's 40 years old now, so they really don't hang around anymore. So we'll be using a Dorman product. Any local parts store carries this kind of stuff. It's Dorman's code is 49440. It comes in a 2-pack. That's what I was able to find in my local O'Reilly's. That's my favorite store. You can get a 10-pack or more, or they make a variety pack. Variety pack's not going to help you much because it comes with a whole bunch of other designs. You usually only get 2 of them. So yeah, you need this. Basic tools we're going to need today for removal: flathead screwdriver, take the wiper arms off, 7/8 wrench or socket. My 7/8 socket decided to walk away that I have over here, so we're stuck with a wrench. And then a pair of channel locks and a cup of water. Today we're using a cup of snow. We're gonna have to change it more into a liquid state. I don't have a water source over here, so I'm gonna make some water. So stay tuned. Now we're in for removal. We'll start with your wiper arms. As you can see, these bushings they're all the way gone. They're no longer part of the party. There's gonna be a small tab here. You can take your flathead. Once you have this off, you have to have this in the upright position. Pull the tab forward. This will pop off, and let the arm back down, and you can wiggle it off. As you can see, there's the tab. Don't break it, or else your wiper arms aren't going to be able to hang around anymore. Then you take your 7/8. This is a 12-point nut, and then take this off. Now, if you got a car with nice paint, I'd recommend a socket, probably taping it so you don't scratch your paint. This car has more rust than paint, so we'll be okay with what we're doing. We'll take the nut off of there. There is a little metal washer here, and then just pop that out. Now these are side to side, so make sure you don't mix anything up. And as you can see, the wiper transmission stuff is normally attached to this. That's how far gone these bushings are. They have not been part of the equation in a long time. They're just kind of hanging out in the cowl there. So yeah, they haven't been around for quite a while. And so yeah, we'll get on over to the other side now. Same thing, same design. You're gonna want to make sure you don't lose that little washer underneath of it. It's kind of like a crush washer. It's gonna stop the nut from scratching into your paint. Well, geez. There. Now we got both out. The washer does have a flat side, so it only goes in on one spot. The hub itself, as you can see, this one's differently shaped. It only has the one little socket on there, so they are side to side. I'll take all this away. I'm going to sit on the bench and show you guys how to reassemble it all. Alright, we got our wiper transmission all laid out. For this, if you have a problem like I did, where the linkage is just sitting in the cowl, you have no idea how it goes, always remember, he's got a rib to him. Ribs go up. So that applies for both of the linkages. So as you can see, I got everything laid out, and I labeled them. You don't have to. It just did it for video's sake. Because you're gonna have to put the bushings in right, or else it's not gonna work. So, you know, backside, open side of bushing, I labeled everything. So, I have our snows now in the liquid form, and I had our bushings cooking in those. I usually like to take my wife's coffee cup, usually her best one, and fill it full of water or boiling water, and then take it out to the garage and put the bushings in it. That way she gets a nice seasoning on her coffee cup. So let's get to install. Alright, we're ready for install. This is where your channel locks are going to come in handy. Oh, that's hot. Still hot. And then, so this side's marked open, so we need to apply the bushing the open side this way. I always like to assemble everything out of the car and then slide it in. It just makes everything easier. And then just slowly work the bushing. And the key in all this is to get the bushings warm. It really helps. If you try and put them in cold, really makes it a pain. There. That one's in. We'll do the same to the rest of them. And yeah, show you guys the finished product. Alright, now that we have all of our bushings in, we're ready to press them in. What we'll do, put a little bit of white lithium grease on the stubs, and then use our channel locks again. Press them in. You'll feel once they're seated, they aren't going to pop out. Again, it's very important that you have these all facing the right way. Otherwise, nothing's going to work. And really the key to it is just getting those bushings a little bit warm. I mean, even if it's just a little bit. The boiling water trick usually works really good for me. I've had the best luck with it. If you're on the side of the road, I've heard doing the same thing with putting a cup of water in your tailpipe. Work about the same way. So you'll definitely tell when they're seated. They're not gonna, you can't even get them out the way it should be. So you do want to clean up the stubs a little bit to make sure you're getting a nice seal on there. And just remember that grease. The grease is very important. It stops everything from squeaking. But there's our full wiper transmission all done. Like I said, I prefer putting it all together in one piece, and then sliding it in the cowl. You're going to cut your hands up a little bit. Just the name of the game. It's a tight spot. So we'll get back to install now. Alright, we're back in for install. We take our wiper transmission, slide it through the cowl. I always get this side started first. Put your flat washer on there. Remember, it only goes on one way. Get your nuts started. Don't do it all the way tight yet, because you still got to line up your other side. And you get that side seated in. Tighten both nuts down. Put your wiper arms back on. And then you'll have to put your last arm on the wiper motor itself. Get both of these tight, and then you can align your transmission arm with the wiper motor. And the one tool I did forget to mention, you're not going to be able to get your channel locks in here too, so you're going to need a pair of needle nose to get that final lineup with that, and clip it on there like that. So that's all the transmission installed. Well, guys, that was the installation of the transmission for the wiper motor. Pretty straightforward. Main thing is just making sure you heat up them bushings a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll have more videos to come. Gonna have a couple more this weekend. Lots to do. So hit that notification bell, like and subscribe if you feel like it, and y'all have a good day. Thanks.